Greetings, my Sith Lords and Jedi Masters alike, and welcome to something a little different. These are my top 10 character lightsabers. Alright, so first up at number 10 we have Darth Phobo, a Lady of the Sith introduced in Star Wars The Force Unleashed back in 2008. In the actual game, the saber isn't much to look at. It's actually pretty ugly in my opinion, but if we look at it without the PS2 graphics, I think it looks pretty sweet. It's obviously a double-bladed saber, and it looks like it would be comfortable to wield. No obvious hard edges or anything that would give you a worse grip as you spin it around. Next, at number 9, we have Count Dooku's iconic curved hilt saber. This was my favorite lightsaber as a child, and was for a long time. It looks so elegant yet menacing with that shiny chrome and claws sticking out from the front. I recently got a replica of it from Saberforge, and it really sold me again on this saber's design. Now, number 8 is another curved design. It's not as much of a curve as Dooku's, and that's the main reason I like this one a little bit more. Now, if you are unfamiliar with what saber this is, I don't blame you, but this is Darth Vader's first lightsaber. It originally belonged to Kirak Infila, a Jedi that had distanced himself from the Order for quite some time, and was Vader's first kill in his new suit, and used this saber for a short time as his own. In at number 7 is a classic. This is of course Obi-Wan Kenobi's Episode 3 / Clone Wars saber. And I'm gonna cheat and say Luke saber as well, because it's very similar. Now, I love the thin neck design on sabers. Absolutely love them. It's such an iconic look to lightsabers that just never goes out of style. For me, I've gone back and forth on every other design in my life, but I've never not loved the thin neck, and no saber pulls it off better than Obi-Wan's saber. Number 6 is Galen Merrick's saber, aka Starkiller. This hunk of junk looking saber is an angsty teen nerd's wet dream. What? Anyway, I love this saber for more than just the look. I feel like it's so janky and thrown together because it's just been added to and destroyed so many times, and Galen has been forced his entire life to rebuild the same saber again and again and again, with new small parts every time just to hold it together, and in the end it just looks so damn ugly in a cool way. Number 5 is Revan's saber from Knights of the Old Republic. I am a sucker for simplicity when it comes to sabers, and this one is almost as simple as they come, a long, thin saber with minimal details added to it. It's brilliant. Out of all the sabers on the list, I would probably take this one into battle because it would be the nicest to wield. Also, just side note, the footage you're seeing in the background is a fan-made movie called Old Republic Rescue Mission. It's honestly like one of my favorite fan films ever. So if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the description and the name of the channel up on the screen somewhere. But go check it out if you haven't seen it, because it's a really good movie. Down to number 4, we have Gunji's saber, and my god is it beautiful. Most lightsabers are made out of metal and are sometimes covered with leather and rubbery sections and so on. So seeing wood on a lightsaber is such a palate cleanser. Even if you just saw Gunji in the background with other Jedi around, my eyes would still always spot that lightsaber before anyone else's. It sticks out like a beautiful sore thumb. Also, Gunji's just adorable. And number 3 is Cal Kestis' lightsaber, which is half of his former master's double-bladed lightsaber, and I actually prefer the single blade look. It's again a very long and thin hilt with a design that I actually hated the first time I saw it. It wasn't until I started playing the game that I fell in love with it. And we're down to the second to last. We have Maul's double-bladed saber from Rebels. Again, like with Galen Merrick's lightsaber, I would love to see the story behind this saber and how Maul destroyed its last owner, leaving the saber bent and out of shape and broken and shattered around the emitter section. It's a lightsaber I've had on my wish list since I first saw it, and it will be mine. And finally at number 1, it's Ahsoka Tano with her Rebels lightsabers. The overly long, curved hilts are so beautiful and elegant in design. The gold and shades of grey mixing beautifully, the white blade stunning, and the story behind the kyber crystals are awesome. It's everything I want in a lightsaber. Long, thin, beautiful designs that don't get in the way of wielding them. They're basically almost the perfect sabers to me. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a top 10 list, obviously. Just something I want to try out, do something a little bit different every now and again. So let me know what you think, if you want to see more lists, or if this is, good enough for now. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.